out this video, but I figured I'd say it first while it's fresh in my mind. We got some Team Stone t-shirts. Some nice t-shirts. Team Stone. I want to say we have all sizes except for medium and 3X. Now these shirts, we have sizes in all of them except for 3X, so small up to 2X. I am very surprised these didn't sell out. The first year they sold out very quick. This is the second edition Total Man T-shirt. 100% of these, 100% of the money for these shirts is given to the Total Man charity. And we also got Team Stone straps. Nice little symbol. It's mirrored, but it says Team Stone, in case you were wondering. A nice buckle, and it's nice and long, in case you're with any of your fat hand friends. We all got a couple fat hand friends, because this is an arm wrestling channel, and we like to arm wrestle. But it's gonna be good. Today's Sunday. It's usually after the pre-lift live. It's usually a heavy lift. But here's Josh. What's up, man?
What's going on, buddy?
Not too much. Just doing the old pre-lift live. How about yourself?
We are? Huh.
Yep. It's that time. It's almost first thing in the morning.
Hmm.
So you got to do something, right?
Gotta do something. I figured it was drink coffee. That's what I
Well,
normally do. Drink coffee.
the best thing about that is you could do both. You know.
Come on, man. The best part of waking up is motherfucking coffee in your cup.
Yep. Wasn't there a commercial about that or something?
Yeah, Folgers.
Yeah, good times. Good times. But anything new happened with that camera guy 98? Anything
Oh,
exciting?
happened to the camera guy. No, no. I was at a buddy of mine. He's asking for a couple other handles, so I printed him off a couple.
With the pronation handles?
Nah, and hold
Oh,
on.
almost got him. I think I got him before
So
you did.
Ah, I timed him out. You just hit his ass.
Oh yeah, we're not messing around.
East.
What's up, man?
So you know the big metal Mazarenko handle. It's it's got a metal pin that you can slide these type of handles on and off, and you screw the top on, and then you can do your. It'll have a pin and it'll have the metal. You can put the clips at the three spots.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted the offset handles, so I printed him some offset handles for that. I only got one
Okay.
for now, but if you're gonna get it, you get the D. It's always gonna be in there. Sorry.
That's all right.
So these are pretty cool because you slide them on, and then they got the spot for the strap to go through to strap your hand to, and they're offset rather than directly in the center, so that um, when you do your wrist curl, you know It helps with flexion. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. That is cool.
Do you have one of those? I thought you might have. The
One of the
handle.
Mazarenkos.
Yeah, one of the handles that you can replace all the pieces on those Mazarenko handles.
Yeah, I do have one. I have only one handle, and it's
But isn't it the Mazarenko one that you can put a bunch of handles on, or no? Or is it just
yeah,
a
you can screw it
different?
and then pop it off, and then yeah,
Yeah,
you can.
you just screw the top, put this one off, put another one on like a cone instead.
Yep.
Okay. These are for people who have those.
Oh, very nice. That's what I'm talking
So
about.
yeah, there's a small, medium, and large one for the offset handle, and then they have a small, medium, and large for non-offset. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to show you this site. Like I said, somebody just bombed a whole bunch of arm wrestling handles. You can just print off. I was like, nice. I
Huh?
started snaking a bunch of designs.
That's pretty interesting. I wonder who was the guy that gave away all the handle information.
Well, I'm not going to give that information up. I found it. It's not hard to find, but I'm not going to make it easy for everybody.
All right. Is it you?
Eh, I mean, it could be. It could be. You never know. And if you
Oh,
do find it, make sure you boost me or that person or whoever you think it is.
yeah. Make sure you boost that person 98. You know. That's funny.
Ah. Ooh.
I know two events happened, but I didn't actually see any of it, but I heard some of it through like
That's
group
right.
texts and stuff. The Monster Factory and the Global Elite both happened. Um, did you see those?
I watched the Test Your Frame 2 or whatever it was for a little bit, and then I shut it off. Um, then there was something else.
So yeah, I forgot about the Test Your Frame. So it was Test Your Frame, the Global Elite, the Monster Factory. If I'm not
That's what it was.
mistaken,
The Monster Factory. That's what I was watching.
yeah, I just saw one clip of it this morning of Jeremy and Logan. Just like a not even a full round. I just saw you know,
It was good. It was
yeah.
good. I believe Jeremy got hurt.
Oh,
Something
really?
with his pronator. Yeah, I think he may have detached his pronator. And
That
that sucks
stinks.
because I know how that feels. It's horrible. You have no fucking block, and it looked like that next round is when he got flashed because you ain't got no goddamn pronation to block through the palm, through the through the thumb pad.
Well, the only
Sucks.
the only good thing about that is he's young, so he should heal very quick. So that's good. You know.
I mean, if it's a total detachment, he's got to get it reattached.
Well, yeah. I
I
mean,
would think.
after the surgery, hopefully, if it was a full detachment, hopefully it's a clean one. You know, what I mean, where it's nice and easy, they could just drill back in the bone.
I honestly hope it was nothing, and I hope he's not hurt. That's what I hope. I don't want to see anybody get hurt
Yeah,
because that fucking kid is strong.
yeah, it definitely is.
Whew.
I think he'll bounce back.
Absolutely. He'd be silly not to. He's not going to lose anything.
Yeah, just need to find, figure out what it is, and then take it from there.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Zeep, what's up? What's up?
Sazit, man, I appreciate that. Hope you have a good day too. That's nice of you. What was the main event for the Monster Factory? Do you remember? Was it Corey West versus somebody?
I believe because I'm sitting here thinking in my head, I know Corey West was there, but I want to know who. I forget who the hell he pulled or did he pull? Because I know I was watching, and then like a little bit, like Logan was going up against Michael left and just pushing him right over, and then that's when he dropped a video of right after that of Corey just smacking that ass around. I mean, not like being a dick. He's just Corey is so goddamn strong. He just makes it look so fucking easy.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's what happens sometimes. That's the way it goes sometimes. Oh, so Zeep says, was it Corey versus Wallace? I think it was
Yes, it
Wallace
was.
Dillon.
That's right. Wallace couldn't move him. I don't believe. Wallace is
Very
an
interesting.
animal.
Yeah, he is.
I don't believe he moved him very well.
Huh.
Yeah, I believe if my memory serves me correctly, it was damn near Stonewall, but I could be wrong. My brain sucks. My brain is mush.
That's right. About 30 minutes, that coffee will be kicking in, and then we'll be okay. Shazeep says that was a good watch. Strong guys, man. Shazeep, I got a question for you. What was your favorite match of the card? Do you have a favorite match? Oh, you beat me to it. Just about to. Well, Adam, we'll
Later.
see you tomorrow. That's funny.
And you know what? There was a match that I liked. It was Test Your Frame 2. Patrick Weeks took the L to a 17-year-old.
Very interesting. Who is the 17-year-old?
I wish I knew the kid's name. I don't. I'm sure your little buddy might know him.
Steve,
No. I
my little
mean,
buddy.
that, what the hell is that goofball's name? The Australian kid or whatever.
Okay. Oh, my little buddy. Oh, yeah, the Australian Yusuf.
Yusuf, thank you. So Yusuf would know.
Yep. If he's watching,
He is Australian, right?
he's Australian. Deep,
Okay, I was just
deep.
making sure if he wasn't New Zealand because sometimes yo, New Zealanders and Australians, boy, they can bump heads.
Yeah,
All
they
you
bump
gotta
heads.
like their flag is only one color different from each other, and it's one fucking star.
Yep.
All you got to do is use that star and troll the other one, and that's all it takes.
Yeah.
That flag, just to troll them. That's it.
You know what? I've been. It's kind of an inside joke, but I think it's time that I tell the people. Yusuf is actually from New Zealand, but
I fucking
I
knew
think it's
it.
funny.
God damn it! I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it.
But it's like an inside joke,
I fucking knew it.
because
Damn it.
I said it quite a bit. People will like cheer, "Go Australian," and then the other part of the crowd goes, "He's New Zealand."
I
It's a
knew
good
it.
joke. It's a good
I
joke.
know. They troll each other with it.
Yeah, he's got a good sense of humor, Yusuf.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go grab some
Oh, yeah.
coffee.
Take your time. S says, "When is your match?" So it's a good
December
question.
6th.
That's December 6th, this coming weekend, Saturday. You got two places to watch. One is in person. Um, so get your tickets. If you can't make it for some reason, you can watch it on the pay-per-view. You have to become a member to the Natty Bros YouTube channel, and I think it's, if I remember correctly, I think it's $4.99. So it's nothing too crazy. And I mean, there's like, I think there's 15 matches. So I mean, do the math. That's like 50 cents a match or something, even less.
In a secret live stream that
And a secret
no
live
one
stream.
knows about. No
Josh, your
one.
microphone's still on. Your microphone. They heard that. They heard that.
Fuck. All right, chat. You can't say anything.
Hashtag don't tell the Natty Bros.
Hashtag not natty.
Not the Natty Candle guy. That's funny. That's funny.
I can't wait till I get there and they go, you can't come in.
Yeah, you got to watch the pay per view. That's what they'll say. They'll tell you to watch the pay per view. That would be funny.
That would not be funny.
At least, yeah, probably. Some people would laugh. Some people would probably be a little upset. Because it's quite a bit of a drive,
Quite a bit of a drive.
and that would be, very interesting. You drove all that way up there, and then you got to watch it outside on your phone.
Well, no, probably in the hotel that I had to pay for 2 nights.
Oh yeah, so you can watch it twice. You can watch it twice.
Uh-huh.
That's how you do it. So let's see. Let's call this guy Fat Nick. He says, "Hey guys, love your content. Just subscribe. You get a shout out. Regards." Almost, almost. Good try though. Good try. But be careful. We got some heavy hammers as moderators, so be careful. So let's see. We got a good question from Zazik. Zazik says, "What would you rate Artem's arm wrestling in a scale of 1 to 10? Are you guys familiar with him?" Yeah, I've seen him. I've actually never gripped up with him. I mean, he's very good. Um, I don't know if he still is, but I think he was ranked in the super heavyweights left hand, and I think he's about 200 pounds, maybe 220. But he's very good. As far as a number, I'm not sure. 7, 8, something like that, maybe.
I thought he was 198.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe even yeah, maybe 198. So he's
I
very
thought Artem
strong.
was 198. Yeah,
Maybe he is.
because he ends
I
up
don't
in
know.
those round robins with like Paul Talbot and all that. They're all 198ers, aren't they? I know Paul can pull 220 because he's a bigger frame gentleman, but I thought
Yeah,
he always did 198 to stay as lightest but strongest.
yeah, that
Maybe
could
I'm
def.
wrong. I don't know.
No, I mean I think you're right. I'm as a super heavyweight, I tend to get all the weight classes mixed up. From like 220 and under. But no, I think you're right. I think you're right. 198 probably. Um, that's even more impressive. Well,
Oh, Sketty. Sketty's back.
Getty, what's up, man?
Hey, fat necker, keep it up, and I'm gonna fucking squash you.
Yeah, I'm already done.
All right, later.
But let's see. Give this guy 24 hours now. But he can still watch. So enjoy. But Sazip says Artem has big arms for his body size.
Here we go with that again.
Definitely true.
Yeah.
He's got the arm wrestling look. You know, in person they look their weight, but in a picture they look like they're 260.
Oh, we were talking about Australia. That's what Sketty's back. He's like, oh, y'all said Australia, I'm back, bro. I got
Oh,
you.
good. We appreciate. We got some questions.
That's right. I
We
forgot
got some
about that.
questions. Like I got a question for Sketty. Um, like boxing. If a
Do you like
kangaroo enters a
spaghetti?
boxing, yeah, do you like spaghetti? That's a good question. But if a kangaroo enters a boxing match,
Ooh,
do they need their own division or can they just enter the open? I always, was curious from that one
well,
movie I saw.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't fucking box a kangaroo. And them big old reds would fuck you up, man.
Yeah, they would.
Don't what can't you get disemboweled?
They got I think they got like a big talon on their foot, a big toenail or something.
That's what I mean. They used to kick that ass, but I'm pretty sure it just slices your stomach open or some shit. I don't know.
It's like a
Everything in
big,
Australia, even the cute things want to kill you.
yep. But
I do believe even koalas in the back of their head, they're like, I'm gonna fuck you up, bro.
they're just
But they
waiting for
just can't
them.
do it fast enough. You got to be asleep for them to do it.
That's what they're waiting for. They're waiting for just as soon as this guy falls asleep, he's mine.
It's right. Come up and they don't even do anything. They just like smother your face, just lock on and smother your face. Die of cuteness.
That would be interesting. I bet it's happened. I bet it's happened.
Sketty says the kangaroos are mostly chill unless you attack them first or get too close.
What is too close? Just, asking for a friend.
Probably within talon distance, I would
Calendus.
say,
Okay.
right?
I'll keep I'll keep
If it
that in
can,
mind.
if you can touch it, you're probably too close.
Are they is it like an alligator when if they start chasing you, you're supposed to zigzag?
Well, if the alligator is smart enough that you just keep going straight.
Yeah. That's a myth about the zigzag and the crocodiles and alligators. It doesn't work.
Sketty
That's
says
funny.
koalas are too busy sleeping 24/7.
Oh. So you
I
can at
think I,
least sleep at night knowing that you won't get strangled by a koala.
I think I know what Suzip is referring to here. Said I seen the video of a man punching a kangaroo in the face because he was attacking his dog. I believe I watched that. His dog was vested up And the kangaroo had them because they can grab. I believe that's what they do. They grab and they, kick with their
Strangle.
bottom feet like a weird cat. I said, but he got all pissed off and was like, bro, I wouldn't want my dog getting killed, so I'd have ran over too. And once it let his dog go, I remember, yeah, he fucking suckered it right in the face. It was like a right cross. Pow! I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I saw that video. That kangaroo was wondering what just happened.
Exactly. What the? This
Yeah.
albino monkey just hit me?
With his hands. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Fucking primate?
Look, yeah, they gotta watch out for those guys. Oh man, that's funny.
How could we forget about the snakes, Skitty? We haven't gotten there yet. I said everything wants to kill you there.
Definitely true.
I believe they got some fun ass indigenous, right? They got cockatoos, I believe, right? Over there.
Oh yeah, those big birds.
The big white cockatoos. They're big. They're crested. I think they're called like royal crested cockatoos, and they're loud.
Don't they have that big walking bird too? They have like a big walking bird.
Like a shoebill?
I'm not sure what it's called, but
Big
it's pretty
walking
big.
bird, like an emu?
Oh, maybe emu. Maybe that's what it is.
Probably an emu.
Gotta watch out for those things.
The gorilla would kill everybody. Do you understand the anatomy of a gorilla? Holy crap. Did you Google the size of a gorilla's hand? It looks like the size of a catcher's mitt. It's massive.
But my question to that question is, who is gonna train that gorilla? That's
There might
they
not be
might.
enough weight.
Yeah, let's say they might go through a few trainers.
It
Some people
might go
might get
through a
messed
few
up.
walls.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The first couple
Gorillas
trainers.
gorillas are ridiculously strong to begin with. Can you imagine training one to be even stronger through their ligaments and tendons? Holy Christ.
Get them all hopped up on creatine and a whole bunch of stuff.
No, I want to see somebody jam a gorilla with a bunch of steroids and see how fucking jacked he can get. I
That would
want to
be
see it.
interesting.
Oh,
You
I'm
gotta.
sure that we're gonna get canceled. Sorry.
I was just about to say you gotta keep what's that thing called? PETA. Keep PETA away because they'll shut that down.
People eating tasty animals?
Yeah, you gotta watch out for them. They want all the
Mm,
tasty animals for themselves.
damn. People don't
Selfish.
realize that's what PETA stands for. It's people eating tasty animals.
I was always wondering how they got that abbreviation, but it makes sense. It makes sense. Oh, Sazip says LMFAO, stupid thought with a laughy face. No, we appreciate that. That was a good one. That was a good question. You know, a nice fun one. That's good, clean fun for everybody.
But we do have 10 people in the chat and only 3 thumbs up. If y'all can do us a favor, doesn't cost you a thing, greatly helps out the channel. Smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Tap that little bell notification. Scroll up to all so you don't miss any of the action.
Very
Oh,
true. Do what Josh says.
we already got that 1 thumbs up. Come on, we got 9 of y'all.
Bam. It's happening. It's
Make,
happening.
make, make it equal. Make it equal, y'all.
He's got the OCD. It's really driving him crazy. You can help him out big time.
Nah, one of our followers was nice enough.
Oh, nice. And that's why we
The
like you guys.
the other ones are just sitting there laughing, not hitting the thumbs up. Except for that person. Somebody just did it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sketty says gorilla versus 10 kangaroos in an arm wrestling match. Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, but what would that be? Because we got to think arm wrestling against arm wrestling. Um,
It's a 10. I don't think the
but
kangaroo would be the best arm wrestler. I don't know if they have the best elbow joints and
God,
wrist joints.
I wouldn't even I wouldn't mess around with a chimp. I think a
Nah, that's
chimp would ball you up
yeah.
because technically they're even, I would say, more ligament and tendon tempered just for the fact that they're constantly in the trees and they're constantly swinging and using. I don't believe gorillas really do all that.
They
They
don't
bed
really.
down on the ground and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think gorillas really climb, but I've seen a video of a gorilla like in a zoo, and it woke up from a nap. There was like
Yeah,
a rope,
neat.
grabbed the rope one hand and just problem. But I don't know. Fun, interesting thing about apes skeletons is their leverages are way different than humans.
Well, it's because of
They
the
can,
proportions. That's all. It's only due to the proportions.
that, and then also like the way the joints are. If you compare them to humans, like humans can throw like one hand, they can throw overhand. You know what I mean? But if a monkey or a chimp throws, the only way a monkey can throw is they have to grab it two hands or something like this, or
Oh,
underhand. They can't throw like a human because they don't have the
they don't have the
joints like we
rotator
do. Yeah, so like
because
they can make a lot more strength.
it's probably built to be tighter when they're fucking zipping around, man. I mean, that's a lot of stress. Can you imagine just one hand that not only do you have all your body weight on one hand that you can hold, it's in here real tight in the joint that's swinging. That's crazy.
Yeah,
So
it definitely is.
it's got to be tight and just thick.
Sounds like definitely
Oh
make a good
god.
arm wrestler if we could just teach them the top roll.
I don't know, man.
That is funny.
Them great apes ain't no joke.
Definitely don't want to mess with them.
No, it's even an orangutan I wouldn't screw with.
Nah,
They just look fat, but I can only imagine that just that thing would grab you and you wouldn't be able to get out of his grip.
it would probably. I feel like orangutan would be like getting beat up by a toddler with superhuman strength. Like they'd be like ragdolling you, but like to
But
them, they're
cute as
just
hell.
playing. Yeah,
But
like they
cute
have
as
no
hell,
idea.
not knowing, hey,
They're just playing. Flash. Yeah,
oh, oh, look, his head spun around. That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Oh man, yeah, that'd be awful. That'd be awful. But
Yeah. Suzeep says the sounds like whoever trains these animals to compete in human sports will be the next Jeff Bezos.
definitely will. Definitely will. It's gonna change some of the betting. All the betting's gonna get crazy. And if
What?
and if you think people are upset about men competing in women's sports, wait until the great apes step in. They're gonna be real upset.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck everybody up.
Oh man, that's funny. That's good, clean fun for everybody.
Oh, that group would love it. That group would love it.
Yeah. Oh man,
All the
that's
chimps
funny.
would be in the regular group whooping ass, busted biceps all over the place.
Plus, yeah. Oh man, they'd probably bite a few noses off. They've been known to bite noses off.
Sazif says, wait till the chimps and the great apes want equal pay." Hey, come
That'd
on, this is arm wrestling. There's no such thing.
be funny.
It's for the love of the sport and some crumbs.
Yep, the good old crumbs. That's funny.
So what are you getting into today, Nick? What are you getting into today, buddy?
So, um, after this video, when we hop off of here, I'm gonna get it. Do a recovery workout. Usually Sunday is a heavy pronation day, but got the match next week, so it's gonna be a recovery workout. So if you guys want to keep hanging out, keep your eyes and your ears open for that, that notification. I'll be live streaming the recovery workout, so definitely feel free to, hang out and train with us. But how about you?
Oh,
Anything?
I have practice today. It's Sunday.
Oh, yep,
Church Sunday. It's the day for church and gotta go to church. So arm wrestling practice it is.
that'll be a good
For the
one.
fu- for the fun of it. For the fun of it. You know.
Yeah, it'll be lots of
I I,
fun.
I gotta get ready to be holding my secret camera for my live stream. For my secret live stream.
Yeah, you got to start training because there's a lot of matches, so
I
you're gonna be
know. I
holding that
know.
camera a while.
Natty War Strength 2. 72 super matches. Tune in. December 6th.
Tune in
It's a whole week event.
a whole week, but only one pay-per-view price.
And it is going to be a banger. No, guys, I'm just kidding. They know I'm kidding, but it's going to be a banger. I believe there's how many super matches, Nick?
I
On a
think
serious note,
15. I think 15. I think
15.
there was 16, but then the James match
Shoot.
wasn't able to make it.
We good now?
Yeah, we're back. You're just a little quiet, but I can still hear you.
So my phone switched over to that microphone.
Actually, it sounds. I don't know. It sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty good. You tapping the phone?
Does it look like I'm tapping the phone? I'm tapping my ear.
Oh, I can't see on my
Oh, that's
desktop
right. You got a
screen.
fucking broken ass phone. My bad.
No worries. I appreciate that. No, then I could hear the microphone. It's the microphone.
Okay. Okay. Good. 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 So, Sashi, where are you from? East Coast of America.
Definitely am. Definitely am.
Suzeep says, how many times a week do you guys practice with other arm wrestlers? I don't. Once a week, every Sunday. And maybe a buddy of mine comes over after work if he's feeling froggy to do some arm wrestling on a table. But other than that, it's just a practice once a week.
Let's see. I definitely get at least one practice a week, sometimes two, and sometimes even three. Depends on the week.
Well, Suzeep says, no, it's good. We can hear you. You're fine. Perfect. Thank you. Uh, Cass says, what's up, big guys? What's going on?
What's up, man?
He says, this guy said it's possible to reach 140-kilogram bench press with no diet, only home food. Thoughts?
Uh, I mean, with no diet, only home food.
Technically, that's a diet.
Yeah, I would say diet is a tricky word because like
Correct.
anything you eat
Exactly.
is a diet. Like if you eat
Yeah.
anything, it's a diet. That's your diet. It's a tricky word.
Yeah.
So
Makes it seem like it's a fad.
yeah, but to answer that question, I would say I don't see why not. I don't see why not.
Ba-ba-ba. Sashi, we would have never guessed you were from India, my man. Never would have guessed. But thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you. Do you know about the Pro Panja League? It's a great league over in India, doing great things in arm wrestling. I suggest you go check them out as well.
And tell them that we sent you.
Yeah. Also, there's another gentleman who does a lot of podcasts about arm wrestling. His name is Pradeep. He's very good, very knowledgeable. Check him out as well. Pradeep. Cool dude. Where do I leave off? Sashi says, can you beat Levon, Devin Larrett, and Dennis Saplinkoff? I personally cannot, but I guarantee he has a different answer than I.
I think I can. I think my best bet right now would be Dennis. You know, which may sound crazy, but I think my best chance right now would be against Dennis.
Dennis what? Left or right?
Both.
Ooh, because you're both of your hammers are your left for you two specifically. I think.
Yeah, but I think maybe I'm wrong. The last I heard, Dennis, his left arm was not healthy. He was only competing right. But
Oh,
it could change. It could have changed, but that was like probably over a year ago,
oh,
um, or whenever he pulled Devin. So it could be 2 years.
that was a while ago.
Yeah,
That was the
I'm
last
sure.
time
I'm
you'll
sure.
ever see anything like that.
What's that?
I said that's the last time you'll ever see anything like them two touch each other.
It could be. It could
They'll
be.
never touch each other again. No way. I don't think. But the hell do I know?
The people would like to see it. I know that. It would have to come down to something like that. The people just, begging to see that match.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's only one way to find out. But in time.
Suzip has a question. So if you train with weights in different ways, you'll get better without training with other people? That's a question. That's not a statement. He's asking a question.
So, um, that's a tricky question. Um, it's kind of like any other sport. I mean, you'll definitely get stronger, which will carry over. But it's like imagine playing baseball or football or basketball and never playing the game. I mean, only hitting the weights. It's kind of like the same thing. So you'll get stronger, but your technique won't get better. Your table IQ won't get better. Your fluidity won't get better. So I would say you'll get stronger, but your arm wrestling ability won't get better, but it might look better because of the extra strength, if that makes sense.
And Cass is saying a follow up to his question. And his question before was this guy said possible to reach 140 kilograms. This is his follow up to that. He says, I mean, only looks like zero point 0.7 grams of protein per kilogram and calories deficit. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean, we talked a little bit about this yesterday. Cass was in the chat yesterday. We talked a little bit about this. But yeah, I mean, I would think so. You know, I would definitely think so. It's possible. Anything is pretty much possible.
Sashi says, "Do you know any Indian arm wrestlers?"
Um, I can't remember their names. The only Indian arm wrestler that I know of is the guy that faced Coach Ray at the King of the Table years ago. Um, that's the only guy I can think of right now. Um, how about you, Josh?
Like I said, the only person that I know would be Pradeep, but I don't know him. I just know him from YouTube.
I don't. Does he arm wrestle, or does
I think
he?
so. Yeah, he has videos out there of him training. You know what I mean? So he what did this do it again? It did. My phone flashed. Did it do it for you too?
Yeah, but we're back.
Say what?
I said, but we're back now, and that's all that matters.
Oh wow, yeah. And it looks like we got a slight delay now in the voice. YouTube is just wonderful, isn't it?
Very, very wonderful.
Anyway,
Let's see. Sash says hi. What's up, Sash? Kaz says I believe you can. I believe you can too. Bodie says what's up, Big Nick? What's up, man? Thanks for joining.
let's see. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Suzeep says, it would be great if the UFC replaced slapping competitions with arm wrestling. I don't think they ever would, bud. There's too much drama in arm wrestling, and the slapping competition went from nothing straight to the top, just straight to the top. So
Yeah,
I don't think they'll ever get rid of it. Honestly, it'd be silly.
I think the slap fighting it gets like people's attention span with like how quick like people want to see action, action, action. I think
TikTok
I'm not.
brain.
I think the slap fighting is just so quick. You know what I mean? Like bam, 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 winner versus like arm wrestling is if you don't know arm wrestling, sometimes people are watching like what's going on, what's going on, what's going on, you know, because of, all the setup time and stuff like that. But yeah, something like that. But it would be cool if they switched.
Rev says, "Where are you from? East Coast of America."
Definitely true.
Potent
Cool,
says, "Hey,
man.
what's up?"
What's up, man?
Suzeep says, "Yeah, the phone flashed for a quick second. Gorillas were standing behind you guys." Nah, I'm joking. No delays on my side. Y'all are looking good. Thanks, man.
Appreciate that.
Rev, another person in the chat from India. Welcome.
Welcome. Hutan says, "What you guys doing?" That's a good question. We're doing a pre-lift live. We're talking about arm wrestling. So, Hutan, I got a question for you. Who's your favorite arm wrestler and why? Or maybe this is your first time hearing about arm wrestling. So maybe you got some questions. Kaz says it's impossible, I think, with no diet. Yeah, with no diet, you would eventually starve to death. So Rev says, brother, who is your left hand side man? So I don't know who's on the left on this, but I'm Nick, and that's Josh, and we like to arm wrestle. Oh, Sashing is also from India. Very nice.
Rev says his English is almost last stage. I don't know what that means, but congratulations.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Sportin says, or what? Potent. Potent says there's a level on arm wrestling, man. Arm wrestling should be mainstream sport. I love it. And it's growing also. East, first, west. Yeah, man.
It's only a matter of time. We'll be on everyone's TV.
That's right. Cody. Cody says, from Vermont, dude. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, man. I know a couple Vermont arm wrestlers.
That's right. Rev says, bro, can you tell Hindi, please? We do not speak Hindi, brother. Sorry. Well, I tend to be on the thicker side. Oh well.
That's why we like him. That's why he's our
Oh
camera guy.
oh well. Maybe my wife likes me fluffy.
Who's Jack? Guy says, Nick, let Jack answer to my question. Once we find Jack, I will
Mihoff?
make
Is,
an
is
answer
his
that
last name
question.
Mihoff?
I hope not.
Mm.
I hope not.
Mr.
I got,
Mihoff, answer the question. Paging Jack. Jack Mihoff.
gotta watch out for that guy. He never washes his hands.
Oh. Stand by. I'll be back.
Sounds good. Putin says my favorite arm wrestler is Denis Saplankov. I like him, guys. Good. If he didn't get that kidney or something ruptured vessels, he had so much potential, dude. Wish he can be healthy and compete again. Yeah, man. That medical thing he had going was no good. It almost took him out, from what I heard. But I think he'll be back. You know, I mean, he's already had a match. He's already had two matches since then. Um, it's hard. Once a champion is a champion, it's hard to get him out of that mindset of wanting to compete and being the best. So I think it's only a matter of time before he gets back. So Kaz says, Nick, you did 140 kilogram bench press with no diet. Uh, Now that diet is a tricky word because when you say no diet, I mean it could mean like when I hear no diet, it means you're not eating anything. So I was eating food. I was definitely eating food. Um, but was it 140? Was it like three something, 315 maybe? I was still in high school, I think, when I hit 315. So I wasn't really worried about you know what type of food I eat at that time. I was just eating whatever. You know. Rev says, "Have you ever come to India?" I have not. Um, Maybe I'll get an arm wrestling match there one day, but I've never been to India. Putan says, "Who's your favorite?" So as a fan, my favorite arm wrestler is Richard Lupkes. If you don't know who he is, look him up. He was very dominant in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. He's got matches with John Brzenk and a whole bunch of other legends. So
And he had
definitely
a
check him out.
wonderful mullet.
Probably the best one, probably the best mullet.
It's wunderbar.
Let's see. Rez says, "What do you do right now?" Right now we're doing the pre-lift live. So we're talking about arm wrestling. So if that's not what you meant, maybe ask, maybe try to ask another question. But right now we're doing the pre-lift live. So Putan says, "Dude, is my bench good? I'm 63 kilograms. I can bench 90 kilograms for 4 to 5 reps. I'm 5'4" and 18. Yeah,
Five
man,
four.
that's a good
Holy
bench.
shit!
That's a good bench. You're off to a good start. Soon, you'll break the 100 kilogram mark, and then the 200 kilogram mark." Sazeep says, "Nick, are you a morning person?" Um, I guess it depends. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not, but I'm usually up pretty early.
I was distracted.
Oh, Kaz has a question for Putang. He says, "How many calories and protein you eat per day?" I wonder. I wonder. So Rev says, "Brother, it is very difficult to understand your English because your English speaking so fast." Uh, uh, uh sorry you're dealing with that. I think I talk pretty slow. I've seen some people that I can't even understand because they talk so fast. But we'll get better together. We'll get better together. So Putan says, "Short, light, but still pretty strong." Definitely true. Definitely strong. Kaz says, "I have a big problem with food. I can't eat too much." All right.
Suzette said, "Listen faster."
Brother, just listen to him faster. Very good advice, Azip. I appreciate that. That is funny. That is funny. Very interesting.
Oh, 30 to 50 grams of protein. You must be packing with a lot of carbs then, a lot of filler. But we get it. Get it. Protein's always the more expensive. But hey, anything? How about beef bone broth with low sodium, like less sodium? The beef bone broth. Say you're cooking a lot of rice, so instead of using water, use beef bone broth because there's a shit ton of protein in it. You know what I mean? So you'll add a ton of protein just in a liquid on your rice, on your carb, and your carb will suck it all up. So yeah, instead of the water, use beef bone broth to get more protein in there.
Definitely true. Plus, it tastes better.
I use beef bone broth in all my rice. Period.
That's what I'm talking about. Rev says, "Where do you job?" So I job in the same place I train in Labyrinth. I'm a personal trainer, a strength coach, so that's what I do for a living. Um, do some stuff online, but most of my training people come to me. Um, but that hopefully that answers your question. And Josh is our camera guy. That's what he does for a living. He's our camera guy.
Michelin chef, lucky. I have to figure it out because I can't eat anything. So I got to find crazy ass ways to supplement everything. And the other thing I like is say I used a beef bone broth in my Instapot to cook my roast beef. A nice fatty roast beef, nice big fat roast beef, put it in there. What I do is I cut it up into chunks, put it in in the instant pot, and then I fill it with beef bone broth to uh, to the bottom of the meat. And then after you do all that and you cook the meat, it's it's pullable. But that beef bone broth took a shit ton of the fat that emulsified off of that very fatty meat, and it put it into the beef bone broth. So what you do is when you remove the meat, you save the beef bone broth that has got all the nice juices and the fat from that meat. Then you put your 2 cups of rice in there, 2 cups of the beef bone broth in there, and I assure you, your rice is going to taste creamy from all the emulsified fat. It's the fat from the red meat that just makes it everything creamy and fucking delicious.
Definitely true. Definitely true.
Sorry. Sorry.
No, you're good. I appreciate that. People appreciate that. It's good information. Everyone's getting hungry. But Lucky says, "Good morning, happy Sunday." Good morning, Lucky.
Well, Poten, it doesn't have to be beef bone broth. I mean, they make chicken bone broth, stuff like that. So there's other things. It doesn't have to be beef.
Chicken, maybe even there's pig broth out there. I'm sure there is.
Well, I'm not sure where Poten is from, so
Chicken is safe there.
no rice while I'm carnivore. I don't let any diet tell me what I can and can't have. Ah. I need carbs. I'll die. I feel like shit when I don't have any carbs. I'm always shaky, always run down. I always feel shaky and run down. But my carbs come from cornmeal and rice. Well, when you
So
think about it, the list of things that I can eat is a lot shorter than the list of things that I cannot eat. So all proteins I can eat. I just can't. When I say I can't eat anything, is I can't have onions or garlic. I can't have broccoli. I can't have asparagus. I can't have bread. I can't have dairy. I can't have much of anything. I can't add salt to anything.
at least you still got the important stuff. You still got the meats. Let's see.
I know.
Sazip
I
says,
know.
"Let's say you guys have a big match today. How
Oh,
many hours
jeez.
before the match will you have a meal? Do arm wrestlers take pre-workout before a match, or is the pre-workout pump bad for arm wrestling?" Um, so it
Oh, that's a
depends.
good question. That's a good question.
It definitely is.
I like it
Um,
actually.
Everyone's probably different. You know, I usually eat. I'll eat breakfast. I don't like to eat too close to a match, so I usually just eat a big breakfast. Um, I usually do. I do a pre-workout, but it's not a pump pre-workout. It's a caffeine based pre-workout. So it's not gonna. It's not meant to pump you up, just to get you amped up. Um, but yeah, arm wrestlers. I would say most of them don't take the pump pre-workouts before a match. But what about you, Josh? Anything you want to add to that?
I would agree. I would agree. If you're going to take anything before a match, I would take some sort of caffeine supplement, not like a pre-workout, which is going to be like an NO2, which is a vasodilator and meant to pump you up to keep all the blood in there. You want the opposite of that for when you're arm wrestling. So I think it would be a hindrance. If you ask me, it'd pump you up way too fast. You'd get blown up right off the go. And believe it or not, the more blown up you get, there was times where I could not close my hand. I said, "Sir, you have to push my fingers down." It's so blown up, you just can't use it. Just push it down. We'll go. Push him down.
Yeah, that's what happens sometimes.
Uh, Potan said, "Should I take collagen? Is it necessary?"
Um, I mean, I would say you should take it. It definitely will help. I mean, it's not. I wouldn't say it's necessary. Like, you'll still survive, but I think it will definitely help with recovery.
What
Um,
is collagen necessary for? What are the benefits of collagen?
so collagen is good for a whole bunch of things. Arm wrestlers take it because it's the proteins that's what your joints are made out of. Um, but it'll also make your hair and your nails better. If you need any of that.
Isn't that bi yeah, but isn't that biotin or is biotin in with collagen?
Um, there's a whole bunch of different types of collagen. Like there's different types of collagen types. Some parts go to different things. It's very it's, it's very tricky. So like um, even the ones that are good for your joints, it's still you still use some of it for your hair and nails and stuff like that, and other things, your skin. Um, but I like to take the collagen like during either pre or during my workout. Because when your blood's moving around, you're more likely to push those proteins into the joint. If that makes sense.
Okay. Lucky says, I can't do a protein shake, but I can do a pre-workout before a match. I like that. Oh, a pre-workout before a match?
Maybe she
I
means the
can't
caffeine
do
one.
Okay, probably a caffeine. No, like nothing with like a pump in it and NO2, nothing like that. Because I would think that would hurt you for a match.
Yeah,
Maybe not for training. I'm not really sure because I know even in training, if you're blown up, you can't go through the movements. But blown up to me is there's a ton of blood in there feeding everything that's damaged. So I mean, I guess it's really a happy medium. It's
yeah. I mean, it depends. I think the only way I think if someone takes that pump thing and it could be good is say if they use it all the time. You know what I mean? That's and like they kind of get relying on it, kind of thing. That's the only way I could think it would be like more of like a mental thing. Like if they're taking that every single day before training, before arm wrestling. You know, but I would still advise people to stay away from the pump stuff,
I
at least for
agree.
a
I
match.
agree. I agree. Let's see. Potan says, "Hey guys, how much is your bicep curl PR and pronation PR?"
So Bicep curl. I haven't done a standard bicep curl in a long time. Um, I've done cheat curls with 225 on a straight bar in the past. I haven't used a straight bar in a long time. Most of my curls right now are arm wrestling style, so I do table curls where my elbow is down on the arm wrestling pad and I,
So
curl the weight up from there.
non-strict, right? Non-strict, because you're doing it on the table since it's not a real strict movement, right?
Um, it's not super strict. Like I try to be strict where I'm only, I stand up tall and I'm only moving at the elbow joint.
Okay.
But when it happens, like when I get real heavy, I kind of use it as as a way to strengthen the elbow flexor, but also two, when you hit real hard back, sometimes you get opened up and you have to
Yes.
pull yourself in. So that's what
Yes.
I kind of
Yes.
use it to train. So like if I get opened up, as when I get to the back of the top, I pull myself in without my hand dropping, if that makes sense. Um, but for the
Okay.
pronation lift, that's I can answer that more easier. I just had a PR last week or something like that, maybe 2 weeks ago. It was a 170. That's what my pronation lift was.
Holy shit.
It was sloppy, but
Woo.
I didn't lose my pronation.
Bro, goodness gracious. Nick Ramsey, yo, I'm here. Thanks. I just needed to jump in and say thank you real quick. Let's see.
Absolutely.
I have no pronation on my right. It's detached. I have VA, so it'll never be reattached, which is why I'll probably never arm wrestle in my life. Um, and I've never done a PR anything, really. So I have no idea.
So that sounds like we have a new video to do, figuring out Josh's PRs.
Oh, God. I can't even do one with pronation. I end up palm up because I'm telling you, it's just not there. I wish it was. Somebody took care of that for me.
There's got to be a way we can build it back up. We'll start real light. 10
Well,
pounds,
why do
build
you
it up.
think I only pull in a hook on my right? I have no block. I've got no pronation block. I can lock it, but
Yeah, I feel you.
yeah, yeah, I do. I just try and get stronger in a way that I was never really strong, which was a hook, which is why what I do now is I just train everything to fuck you, suck everybody into a hook. Come here, come here, come here. That's it. Come here. And it's not a normal hook that you would see. I like how the Europeans do it. So they'll grab here and they'll drag. And I fucking love that. It's just boop and drag. It's more of a European style hook, if you ask me. I think it's just. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that European hook is definitely a good technique. And if they get in their spot, it's hard to deal with. You know.
And it's what I like about it. It's all here. It's real tight, and you're on the opposite side of the pad, and you just shoot forward and on top of the table, and you just coil over that table and just bring it over. I love it. I really love that type of hook, which is why I always trained in it. After I lost my pronation.
Yeah, it's a good move.
Uh, what did I miss? Lucky says I do the blown up drinks on cardio days to get the benefits, but the caffeine ones for arm wrestling specific. Nice. So she does it both ways. She does do the nitric oxide type ones for the workouts to constantly be blown up, but she'll only use the caffeine ones for when she uh, arm wrestlers. Nice.
Very good. Very good.
Suzeep said, "Yep, the caffeine pre's make way more sense for an arm wrestling workout and matches. Yes, I still train even though I can't arm wrestle anymore. That's right. Why can't arm wrestle on a high level? Not on my right. Because at that level, everybody will just, no matter what, just okay, and just take advantage of the fact that I don't have pronation. So not at that level, not yet, not yet. Nick will
Yeah,
get me there.
not yet because you're still new. You're still new, and you're only a couple, 2, 3 years in. You're still new.
Two, two.
2. Yeah, so give it another 2, and things could be way different.
Remember what Ermi said? No, sir, I do not. But apparently, it's a joke. Just a joke, bro. But you got to say it now. But I don't. I don't remember. My friend, my friend. I mean, Ermi says that a lot.
He does say that a lot.
Potan says, "You mean dragging deep hook?" Yes, yes, I do. I call it a European style hook, and they just drag. It's really deep, and they drag. I like it. Oh my goodness, Nick, can you take care of that for me, buddy?
Yep,
My
I'm
hands
on
are
it.
full. Thank
I'm
you.
on it.
See you, buddy. Have a good one. Bye.
We'll see you tomorrow. 86,000 seconds.
Ham hoagie. Ham. What's crack a lacking, Ham?
What's up, Ham?
Good old bags of candy before practice. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I used to do that shit all the time when I could eat sugar. Mm.
Back in
Susie,
the
for
sugar
two
days.
years, and you seem to know a lot about arm wrestling. Well, I'm around it all the time, and I do a lot of camera work for it. So I don't want to always look like an idiot. So I kind of got to know something about it. But thank
Gotta know
you.
a little something. Yeah, that's a good compliment. That's a good compliment.
Did we ever figure out? Did we ever ask Suzy where they were from, or anything like that? I don't remember. Suzy, can you introduce yourself a little bit, please?
I
In
think,
seriousness, I just don't remember. Just refresh my memory.
yeah, a nice friendly reminder, you know? Everyone needs a nice friendly reminder here and there.
Well, Nick, take a lot of bangs on your head.
Don't
You
worry,
don't
you got some
remember a lot,
friends.
man. I'm married to my wife. Yes. Because
And I am not.
I
No.
kind of know where you were going with that.
Yeah, me too. I was like, where's he? He's taking a turn. I thought we liked this guy.
Yeah, Potan, don't you start.
Because we'll be dropping timeouts and we won't even feel bad about it.
Oh, there you go. Suzeep says no problem. I don't think I've said it before too. I'm from DC, mid 20s. DC, nice, District of Columbia. So, are you a part of a team down there? Should I send you a link to the professor to find you a team, maybe? Or maybe Big Nick, do you know of a team in DC by any chance? Off the top of your head?
I don't think so. Not at the top of my head. I don't think so. But the professor probably does.
He probably does. Let me get that in a minute. See, we got Potan all excited now. Nah, we understood. We were just messing with you. We were just messing with you. That's why I said it that way.
That's funny.
So let me get the professor's. Actually, do you want the link to the professor? Because if not, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna do it. So
Yeah,
if you
let
want
us
his
know if you
link,
want it.
Misunderstood. We know your undertones. Potan.
It was an honest mistake. That's all.
Let's see. Suzeep. Suzeep. I'm actually just a casual viewer, and I like asking y'all questions because you guys are genuine people. Most people on live, you can tell they're not doing way too much, but y'all are real people. Well, we appreciate it. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. We're just here talking to each other. Two arm wrestling dudes about 3 hours apart. So we want to talk about arm wrestling. So we figured we'd bring it to y'all.
And that's how the pre-lift lives were born.
They were born before I came onto the scene here. Nick was just nice enough to invite me on.
Yeah, it worked out good. I'm glad you joined.
I think Bigfoot's real. I don't care. I'm saying it.
I wouldn't be surprised if there
Can
is a
Devin beat?
Bigfoot walking around.
Devin can't beat Levon. He ain't gonna beat a Bigfoot. Sasquatch.
Yeah, he's been eating too much beef jerky. He's too strong. That's funny.
Lucky said Arms of Anarchy and Team Brutal are going to be close.
Okay.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Holy shit. What we got? Lucky, we know you're in Virginia, all right? All right? You don't have to be mean to us.
I
What
thought you were
happened to
down
you,
south.
Lucky? What happened? You shut up, Nick. You shut up.
But I'm glad I know now. That's good. That's good clean fun right there. That's funny.
So, have we talked about? We'll talk about what I think Lucky wants to talk about after we talk about January 6th or December 6th. Did we talk about December 6th yet?
Just real quick, but let's talk about it some more.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What's going on December 6th?
So December 6th, there is a huge pay-per-view going on. The Natty Wars 2. There's 15 matches, if not more, incredible matches. I'll be pulling Chance Shaw at the main event, a best of 5 right arm. If you guys want to watch it, I definitely recommend you guys definitely check it out. You have 2 ways to watch it. The first way is in person. Get your tickets for in person. They have VIP seats available. They have regular seats available. If for some reason you can't make it, you can watch the pay-per-view. You can watch it on the pay-per-view. It's going to be on the Natty Bros YouTube channel. You're going to become a member to their channel, and you'll be able to watch the pay-per-view. You'll be able to see all the matches. It's going to be a good time. I definitely recommend you guys check it out. And tell them that we sent you.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And if you do it, is there any Team Stone gear that they can get to cheer you on?
Oh,
and where could they get that?
So we got some nice Team Stone t-shirts. I just happen to have them right here. Team Stone t-shirts. We even have the Team Stone straps. Nice strap, nice buckle, nice and long in case you got any friends with fat hands. But you can get these. You can get them in person, or if you want me to mail them, I can mail them. Just shoot me a message on Facebook or Instagram. Facebook is Nicolas Stone. Instagram is _ Team Stone. The shirts go for 30, and then whatever shipping is. But yeah, if you definitely, if you want to look cool, look strong, definitely get a Team Stone shirt.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And we got a question from the Lucky Ones podcast. Lucky wants to know, are there any ladies on the card?
So I don't think there is. I don't think there is. Maybe there is, but I don't think there is a ladies match. But there's still time. Maybe we can talk him into getting one more match. Maybe Lucky could step in and pull someone December 6th. I don't know what she's doing this weekend, but I don't think there is any ladies matches right now.
Let's see. Will it paste? Nope. Too big.
Too big.
Damn it.
That's all right.
How does he get these? I guess he has a URL shortener. Damn it. Oh well. Every time I try to do it, the link's too big.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they have some type of something that makes it, sendable.
Yeah. But you are correct. There is no ladies on these 16 super matches.
It's a total sausage fest.
Wow, yes. Total sausage fest. My goodness. My goodness, yes. Holy smokes.
That's funny.
Copy link. Let's see if this one will work. All right, we got one here. So we got a link here. Not sure what that's for. But that should be join the channel for the pay-per-view. That's the link to the Natty Bros. That is the Natty Bros YouTube channel. And if you join their YouTube channel, you'll be able to watch the pay-per-view. There you go.
Definitely true. Definitely check it out and make sure you tell them that Stone TV, Team Stone sent you.
Just don't tell them about my secret live stream.
Very secret.
Sneaky. Very sneaky, sir. Very sneaky.
Very
Mr.
sneaky.
Deeds. Very sneaky, sir. Very sneaky.
It's a classic. That's a classic. I used to where that movie was filmed, part of where that movie was filmed in New Milford, I used to be on that same there's like a little like shopping area in New Milford where they filmed like the scene on the street. I used to be there all the time where they filmed that movie.
That's
when
awesome.
I was at like 17, 18. I just happened to be in that area.
Let's see. Oh, crap. We can't cancel it, Lucky.
She canceled it? Oh, she canceled it. That's all right. That's right. all the best people get canceled eventually. It's like a rite of passage.
Lucky said, that's okay. I have my wood versus wood event December 6th in Tennessee. Man, you got a lot of wood.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Jesus, Lucky, you got a lot of wood. My Lord.
I'll tell you what, my money is on wood. It's a win-win.
All right. There's a question here. Willie Carr says, what's the best way to arm wrestle to ensure you don't break your arm?
So that's a tricky question. Yeah, get with a team. That would definitely be the best thing. Get with a good team, a team that's gonna, teach you, without, just smashing you. but anything with your hand inside your body is going to be safer. But keep this in mind. I've seen people with in perfect position break their arm. So you could be in any position and still break your arm, but there are lots of positions that are safer, with your hand inside your body. You don't really want to be outside your body too much. It puts more stress on the bone. But I would say top roll, learn the top roll, start there,
That's about the safest, right? Top roll, staying outside.
Yeah, staying outside, more musculature instead of jointy. I mean, they both require joint strength, but you know, it's slightly different.
See, Javier says my weight is 150 pounds and my shoulder press PR is 100 pounds. What do you think? Am I ready for a tournament? I mean, I don't think anybody's quite ready for a tournament. It's just get up there and do it. If you feel that, just do it. Just get up there.
Yeah, especially if it's your first one or your first couple ones, just get up there, protect yourself, get some good experience. Um, I hear it all the time. People say I'm gonna wait until I'm ready, but what Josh just said. If you're never gonna be ready, so you'll be waiting forever. So just hop up there and do it.
Lucky said not as much as the Natty Bros event, apparently. Hey, hey, Lucky, we don't need your negativity, okay? Positivity. Positivity. Be positive. No, I'm just playing. Suzip says, knock on wood. Potan says, flop. That's the best. Flop.
And probably the safest. Very jointy, very jointy.
Yeah.
Yep, be careful with that flop.
It is a strong, strong, strong move, but man, is it dangerous.
Yeah, let's say when it works great. But when it doesn't work, you might be holding your arm at that, after.
Bro, getting pulled off of a press once your shoulder is set has got to be the most fucking brutal pain ever. That's got to be so hard on that lower, just the inside lower part of that elbow, dude.
Just getting ripped.
And then it's just from here, and you just see it going whoop outside of the shoulder, and you're like, oh, he's committing. Don't roll with it, roll with it.
That is what
Oh,
goes through most people's mind, word for word. That's what goes through their mind.
yeah, man, those guys that can flop, Jerry, it just looks. Oh, his elbow has got to be like an alien. His inner elbow has to be an alien.
Yeah, it's probably got some unique new structures that have grown, some things have probably grown together that weren't there before. But I remember Jerry said he got an MRI of his right elbow a couple years ago or something, and the doctors pulled the MRI aside, and they were all talking about it. And eventually, they go up to Jerry and they say, "You have this ball of tissue in your elbow that we've never seen before." So he's got this extra mass in his elbow from doing that for so many years.
What is it attached to, though?
I think it's his elbow, the ligaments in the elbow, so the ligaments that connect the upper arm and the lower arm and the elbow. I
So,
think that's where it is, right in that tendon that connects bone to bone.
so
I think
just
that's where it is.
so it's his tendon that just got
Just
fat and massive.
yeah.
No wonder why. Holy shit.
I mean, it's impressive.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. Why didn't Jerry ask for the I'd have been like, dude, let me see that picture. Let me take a picture of that picture.
Could hang it up in the gym
Yeah. Here, this is what happens when you sacrifice your own body. It will heal
and adapt
in
and
really weird
evolve.
ways. Yeah. Why do you think, bro? Just look at those arm wrestlers. Look at Devin. He can't straighten his arms. Look at Dennis Saplenkov. He can't straighten his arms. Look at Michael Todd. He can't straighten his arm. I don't give a shit. Look at Bob. Bob, the
Brown.
gentleman with. Thank you. You know what I mean? He can't straighten his arm.
Yep.
The body adapts.
That's something you got to earn through years and years of arm wrestling.
See, Lucky says, did you guys watch the Mac Global Elite pay-per-view last night? I did not. No,
Yeah,
ma'am.
I did. I'm in a couple group chat with a couple of the athletes, so I know some of the outcomes, but I haven't seen the matches yet. But
We definitely didn't watch anything on Discord pirated. Never. We wouldn't do that. None of it.
not here. It's not that type of channel.
I love doing that. Anyway, let's see. Did not. Michael Todd. My elbows are thick, remember? In the Vitali match. See. Lucky said Tim Lewis yelled at Jody. He did?
Who won that match? I didn't see that match. I didn't see the outcome. Who won?
Like you're
Lewis?
talking about during the match, like during Tim's match, Jody was yelling and like did he at least wait till the match was over or was it like during the match? Milo won, so obviously it was against Milo. But was it during the match or did he at least wait till the match stopped to yell at Jody? Because Jody could be a fucking handful, man.
Yeah, definitely a good corner person to have on your side. That's for sure. But yeah, I wonder.
Yeah. Hella distractions. Because she just keeps going, just like Devin. She's just there the whole time. Non fucking stop chirping.
Yep, it's part of the game.
I know it is. Ah. Lucky said it was during the setup, and he told her to shut up. And when she ran up to the table, Jody shouldn't be running up to the table. But yeah, I get it. It's one of her babies.
How close did she get? Like, did she get as close as the referees were, or do they have like sometimes they'll have like certain sections where the corner person is allowed to be. I wonder if or it was just open. Could she walk all the way right up to the table? I wonder.
I need more coffee. I'll be back.
Yeah, take your time. Sazip says, is arm wrestling community welcoming to newcomers? Yeah, I definitely think so. I think the majority of people are welcoming.
Just gotta find the
But
right club.
yeah, you gotta find the right club. Definitely true. Um, but a lot of people, like I would say, people are very welcoming to new people. But I would say the main reason why people don't come back to their second practice is they're so sore. You know, that would probably we see a lot of people for one practice and then they one and done. Most of the time, if someone comes back for a second time, they're probably going to be in for a while. You know, so yeah, I would say they're pretty welcoming. So let's see. Have says, as long as I train my shoulder press, I realize my arm can't fully stretch anymore. It stretches to 170 degrees, I think. All right. All right. And Sketty
I
is back. Sketty is back.
was just about to ask you where'd I leave off?
So we're um we're at
Welcoming
welcome
newcomers. I
room.
see it.
Yep.
Javier, Sketty, nice. Hutan. Dana did Arm and Dirty. Is that UFC? I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
We
Not
got
sure.
Lucky. Lucky said I was laughing so hard I need to go back and see where she ended up. Yeah, I would like to know if you can go back. Can you clip it? Is there a way you can clip that and then make a little short? You should definitely make a little short if you can clip it, because I want to see it.
Yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be funny.
I mean, I would have said something like Tobiah, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
We're doing good, Scotty. We're doing good. Good. How about yourself?
Esther's back too. And he says his real name is B. Lau. Sketty's doing good.
Scotty, it's December in Australia. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. It's the other side of the world. You know what was funny about that? I was a couple days from back when I was in the service. I was a couple days from putting on staff sergeant, but we just so happened to be flying the opposite way. So when I was flying, was it which way was it? I forget which way, but I was flying, I think, across towards California. And what happened was we crossed the international date line to the next day. So I got to pin on. So I got to rank up, but then we flew back across the international date line, and it put us back to the next day. And then they were all teasing me, trying to get me to they're like, no, you didn't, no, you only rank up on that date. And I was like, we went back in time, you can't change it. So they were busting my balls the whole time, saying that I put on rank too early, I broke the rules. It's like, shut up, bastards.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you with those, moving through time.
Ugh, this sketty. So how is it over in New Zealand, sketty? It's a joke. He's from Australia.
He either thought that was really funny or he didn't. That's a good joke. Good, clean fun. That's funny. Sketty says he
don't
was confused.
don't be confused. I'm just an asshole.
That's all right. That's all right. Everyone needs one.
Screw you guys. I'm going to get my coffee. Jerks.
He'll be all right. He'll be all right, guys. He just needs to calm down, and then he'll be back.
You bastards. You bastards.
Yep, that's what happens. Oh,
I know. Isn't that where they're all born? Aren't? Isn't that like a thing? That's why I like Australia.
yeah, it's they got some cool people down there,
Down under.
down under.
Poten, I ain't saying it. I ain't saying it. Stop typing it. I ain't saying it. I don't know how to say it. I ain't saying it.
Plus, we don't know what it means.
Hmm.
Could be anything.
Said, but if anybody forgot to hit that thumbs up, you should probably do that now. Nick and I work tirelessly day and night to make that button for you. Whew. It was long, long nights.
But it all paid off as long as you hit that thumbs up button.
Like Potan. He sits there and keeps saying like Kilimanjaro or whatever. And then he's going, that's just my name. That's the title. No, 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 no. You're not going to gaslight me. You're not going to get me. Potan, Kilimanjaro. You're
Not
not going to
again.
get me.
That's funny.
Yo, my email be gaslighting the shit out of me. It's like, oh, look at this. Enjoy some Pasquarello's Pizzeria and Italian kitchen. No, I can't. I'll
It's like
explode.
that's like a really bad April's Fool's joke.
I know, right? Horrid.
But it's not nice.
Oh, snap. My delivery is out. It's out for delivery.
Oh boy,
Yes. Yes.
more camera gadgets.
No, no. Actually, this one I bought, it's for my 3D printers.
Okay, all
So
right.
my rolls of filament come in 1 kilogram, so they come in 2.2 pound rolls. So one kilo rolls, 2.2 pound. That's the normal filament roll. But when you get to the end, you end up having a little bit of filament left that you throw away because there's not enough to make a next print. So they have this piece that thermally binds the two pieces together. So that's coming in, so I can, so you're not throwing away product.
That's cool. That's cool. That means more printing.
That's right.
People will be getting excited seeing all those handles.
Sketty says when you're in Australia, you're allowed to walk barefoot anywhere. I wouldn't though. Everything in Australia wants to kill you. Even the koalas. I don't care. Even the koalas.
Can't trust them.
Nope. We're gonna kill you. They're evil.
You can
They're up
see it
there
in
all
their eyes.
cute,
They kind of got
eating
like
leaves, eating leaves, moving all slowly, pretending how cute they are. Oh, I'm so cute. They suffocate you like the face hugger in Alien, except you die of animal cuteness overload.
it's a terrible way to go.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Sazeep says, what would you guys pick? Unbeatable strength or unbeatable technique?
Well, there's the key word there. It's right in front. Pick one. They're both unbeatable.
Both unbeatable. I guess I would go strength. I guess I would go with the strength.
And I'd go with technique just to go with technique.
And then we could see which one is the best.
It's always me. It's always me.
There's only one way to find out.
You
And that's
don't
a
want
best of
this
five.
smoke. You don't want this smoke, Nick.
We'll put up, your best camera versus my best camera. We'll have a little wager.
This is already over.
We'll see. Maybe at the next Dungeon Super Series. Maybe the main event.
They're gonna be like, oh my god, that camera looks like it should be in an NFL stadium. That's right, baby. Look at that lens. It's all about the lens.
The lens.
That's Mr. Sketty said the people are more deadly than the animals. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll have to
I
find
mean,
out somehow.
I get it was like the British penal colony. I mean, I understand that's the whole idea of it, but I don't know, man. Them animals, they all can kill you. All of them. Bro,
Yep.
can you imagine getting killed by a bunch of cockatoos and they're all laughing at you? I'm
No,
telling you, Australia's crazy. The birds, the cockatoos, can you imagine? While they're all killing you.
fucking cracking you and clawing you to death. That is funny.
You're screaming and yelling. The one half is mocking you because they can
Yeah, the
fucking
copy, yeah.
they sound just like you.
Oh man, that'd be a good video. That'd be a good video.
Good God, it'd be horrid.
We're gonna need a volunteer for our main actor for for that video. We got any volunteers to be attacked by giant cockatoos?
Lucky says she's back. Got to record it off Bobby's phone and I'll message it to you later. Nice. Nice. That's going to be sick. Are we allowed to make a short out of it or anything like that? Can we do that? Or is this something? Because I abide by the rules. If y'all don't want it out there.
Yeah, you probably have to talk to Ian or I forgot the Global Elite guy's name, Mike.
That's all. I mean, if no, it's no. But I definitely want to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I think they'd be cool with it as long as it's not the match. But who
No,
am I to say?
just the yelling part.
Yeah,
But like I said, I just want to see it. That'd be kind of fun.
that would be funny and
Sketty
fun.
says, yeah. Sketty says unbeatable technique. Javier's back at it. Excuse me. Sorry. Ugh. My top roll is not that good, but my supinated press is enough to beat anyone, I believe. My bone power, because I damaged them in training more than real match. Okay. Cool.
All right, all right.
Here's another question. East says, would you rather have an insane wrist or insane side pressure? I'm going to say wrist because side pressure comes fast. Hand and wrist is what takes fucking 10 years to get.
Interesting. See, I'm gonna go the opposite way for the same reason. I'd go side pressure.
Well, you already have the hand and wrist. So, yeah, if I were you, I would absolutely go side pressure. You already have a rock solid hand and wrist. I felt it.
Got the old ham hock, the old
So
ham hock.
me, I'm absolutely going hand and wrist because it just for me it just takes so long to build that up to be on anything. I'd rather have that and get fucking flattened all day, and then I'll eventually get my side pressure. Side pressure, I believe, comes faster than hand and wrist. My humble opinion.
Very interesting.
What about
That was a
you?
good question. I think it's the opposite. I think it
Okay.
depends on the person. I think it. There's so many factors. Um,
All right.
but maybe I'm wrong, but I think it could just be me. Um, but I think the side pressure takes longer because you're working more with you know the connection strength, the ligaments and tendons, and versus the hand. You still ligament and tendons still working,
That's
but it's
all of it,
more.
though. You're talking five phalanges coming through the top and the bottom, and I mean, you can see the little bones, but everything in between is all ligaments and tendons, man. Every last bit of it. I think what's really the muscle mass through your hands is it's all in the palms, right?
If
Through
you're
this
talking
part.
only if you're talking only the hand, yeah, just the
Yes,
palm.
yes.
There's muscle in the palm. This is all ligaments. Ligaments here, and then the main flexor, is in the forearm flexors.
Okay.
Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, the muscle is mostly in the palm um, for
No,
the
but that's
hand.
cool. I never thought that's cool because I always thought to me it would have been hand and wrist come later than side pressure because side pressure I always thought was more. Yeah, I guess it's side pressure when it comes to side pressure is ligament and tendon, I guess. Keeping it together. I don't know.
Yeah, it's side pressure. It's different for everyone. Some people
Yeah.
feel it in their elbow, some people feel it in their shoulder. Wherever the weak link is where they're gonna feel it. So it depends. I'd rather have both. The insane wrist and the side pressure. I think that's the best way to go. Get
Well,
both.
of course. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Who wouldn't want the God mode? There you go. God mode. Yes. Who wouldn't want God mode? I would.
That's how you do it.
Uh-oh. Let's get back to it. Where'd I? Okay. Okay. Suzip. Maybe Sketty can train the animals in Australia into athletes and become the next Jeff Bezos. Maybe. Maybe.
Better start now.
Said, Sketty said, he says, what did he say? I am losing everything. Javier, Kookaburra. Sketty says, now the Kookaburra laugh, cockatoos scream. Yeah, I guess they do. Uh, they could repeat words too, right? I believe. My little cockatiels used to mock the shit out of me. I figured the cockatoos would be able to do the same thing. Sazip says, I would pick insane wrist. If your wrists are strong, you're good to go. Sketty says, cockatoos aren't a problem. The magpies, though. The magpies are those real big crows, but with the big white spots on them.
Oh,
The big white part on them, so they look like a crow, like this big ass raven type deal, but they got like white in them, big white spots. And they're smart as shit.
I bet they caused some havoc over there.
I don't
Smart
know.
birds. I wonder if those are the birds. I've seen videos of like people riding bicycles and then like a bird, attacking their head. I wonder if those are those birds.
I mean, it could be, but like when I was stationed in Altus Air Force Base, Oklahoma, they had a bird there. It was a protected raptor bird. It was called the Mississippi kite. That cocksucker, if you got anywhere near one of those fucking trees that had a nest in it, they would come down and swoop and attack you. And what's fun about this is, if you're in the service and if you're getting attacked, there's nothing you can do. You're in formation and you're walking. You take getting attacked. Somebody was getting their fucking face ripped open and swatted at the bird and got in trouble because it's a protected species. Fuck you.
You're supposed to let them rip your eyeballs out, you know? Oh man, that's
It's
rough.
stupid. You broke. You broke. Shut up. I was being mauled to death by a fucking bird.
By fucking Tweety Bird is in a bad
No,
mood.
no, it's a bird, bro. It's a raptor. Like
A
when I say it's a
flying raptor.
raptor, it's a tiny hawk. It's a tiny little they're brutal. They hurt. Like their
Yeah,
claws are no joke. Like they're everything a raptor. Like the claws. Like if it landed on you, you're screwed if you don't have a leather thing. Like, yeah. Mississippi kite, an endangered bird, and you weren't allowed to touch it. You After you got your ass whipped by it, you'd have to go complain, and then they would call a company to come professionally relocate it. Yeah.
What did that guy look like when he showed up? Was he all decked out in like
No. Well,
gear?
it was in formation, man, and like people in what they call the pipeline, which are in training, they're not at their permanent duty station yet. You're still in what's called the pipeline, and you're in training until you get to your duty station. So in the pipeline, it's still treated semi like basic training. It's not as tough. You don't have uh, drill instructors. You have, what did they call them? Bro, it's been forever. I forget what they called them. No, training instructors, TIs, maybe. But it was somebody who used to be a drill instructor, and then now they could be less. Less is in your fucking face, but it's still, you know, you gotta go, you gotta sign out, you gotta sign back in. There's a curfew. There's phases, phase 1, 2, 3, and 4. Phase 1, you're not even allowed to be out of fucking uniform. Phase 2, you can be out of uniform in civilian clothes only in your apartment. It's crazy.
That's interesting.
I went off on a tangent again. My bad.
No, you're good, man. I appreciate it. It's a good one.
Where'd I
Let's
leave
see.
off?
I think right here, S says, "Would you rather have insane riser or insane back pressure?" Um, I guess I'd go riser. Height is hard to
Riser,
deal with.
riser. Because you're staying in somebody's fingers, in the tips. And that's where you want to be. So uncomfortable. Once the pressure gets into your palm, it's so much easier to deal with.
Definitely true. Yeah. So I say we both got riser.
Said we already did the Jeff Bezos thing, cockatoo scream, insane wrist. Cockatoos aren't a problem. Magpies, though. Sketty, you're right. But whoever does it will be extremely rich. Yeah. Okay, Sketty says they can talk, just mostly scream. He's talking about, I guess, the great crested cockatoos, those big white ones that have the yellow tip. They look like they scream. I always see the videos on my YouTube, and those things just constantly scream.
That's the type of pet
He
you want in your house.
he's
Just
not
something that constantly screams.
he's not kidding. It's just how they communicate. And if you yell at it, I think they think that you're just yelling back, and it's a back and forth.
Keeps going.
Yeah, I'd probably lose my mind.
Oh man. Yeah, I wouldn't want that either. All day. Jeez.
Sketty says the sound of magpies are beautiful, but they are dangerous. And he says magpies only attack when they're close to their nest. I believe I heard some videos of magpies making sounds, and I believe you're right. They sound really beautiful, but man, them beaks look really dangerous. It looks like this big 4-inch fat bladed double sided knife is what it looks like.
Yeah, definitely don't want to be on the receiving side of that. That's for sure.
No. This is you, buddy. This is you.
So let's see. S says, would
Oof.
you rather be Prime Levon for 1 year or Prime Matt Mask for 10 years and why? Oh, that's an interesting question. I mean, what happens at the end of the 1 year? Like after 1 year, do you die? Like, you know what I mean?
Or are you considered back to non elite, meaning not up in the 2%?
Could be. I mean, I guess I'd go Levon, see what the top of, number one is in the world. But how about you, Josh? Which one are you going?
I don't know. I would say probably for me, I would go Matt Mask because I don't think very strong, and I know Matt Mask is extremely strong, especially pulling into 242s because that's where he pulls, right? 242s.
Yeah.
Like I think that's his jam, right? Because that's what 115. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Uh, yeah, I think it's 115. If it's not 242, he does the
It's like
East versus
two.
West 253 or something.
There you go. Yeah, it's just some weird. Okay, but yeah, I think I would. I think I would choose the Matt Mask thing.
Yeah, both would be
I don't
fun.
know why. I think I like Matt. I like Levon too, but like he's already at the top. I want to see what Matt is, and Matt's an animal, dude. They call him the wild horse. I love it. Like you could be his best friend. You like he'd tell his mom "fuck you" if she was up there at the table. I think. I mean, he'd say he's sorry after, but I think when he's at the table, he might tell his mom "fuck you." I'd be afraid. My mom would punch me right in the face.
Maybe
But
twice. Maybe twice.
probably, God rest his soul. But holy shit, yeah, he's an animal.
Definitely true. Definitely true. Let's see. Have says, I think the best way to win is keeping the shoulder behind arm. Yeah, it's definitely a good position to be because if you're there, most likely your opponent's going to be outside their shoulder.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you'll see a lot of people that get stuck in the center of the table. And when they start moving, you'll see both sides starting to move. And I believe that could be the next person. Just watch. Look at the eyes. Half the time the people are looking at your hands, but you're trying to see if that hand, if I can push your hand outside of your shoulders. Once I get you even slightly outside of your shoulder, I know I could work from there.
Yeah, definitely true. Definitely true.
You get me outside of my shoulder, I might fight for a little bit to test a couple lanes, but I'm probably gonna lay over. If those two lanes that I hit really quick, I don't feel any movement, I'm probably gonna lay over so I could reset to get my position before you do.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Sketty says they travel in flocks, giant flocks. Now imagine them all screaming at once.
I can.
You know what would be funny? Imagine never seeing those birds, and then going on vacation, and all of a sudden you just see hundreds of birds flying over, screaming. You'd probably be scared. Be funny though.
It would be funny as hell because a lot of those places, the people are, in the high rises, and they're birds. So you wake up in the morning, look out on your balcony, and there's probably 6 or 8 of them lined up looking at you because they're so used to being fed. See these giant fucking pterodactyls outside of your window laughing at you. Do you ever see them, Nick, go goofy? They spread their wings, fluff all up, and they'll be like, ah, and get all big and go goofy and start whipping around.
Dancing.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it looks like a little animatronic thing.
Oh, dinosaurs. All right. Anyway, Sketty, stop railroading us. Better
Yeah, it's up
stop
to
it.
you guys to keep us focused.
Jeez.
That's funny.
No, Sketty, I will not look up the sound of kookaburras. I know what they sound like. They laugh at you. Look up a shoe bill. East says prime Dennis versus prime Levon, left and right hand. Go.
Prime Levon. I think Levon wins.
Even left.
Maybe not left. Maybe
I
not
think
left.
even I think even left.
I mean, I think so too, but Dennis has been better lefty and Levon's been better righty. But yeah, I would say Levon too, both.
Sketty's just watching Transformers. It's a good movie, I guess.
Very nice.
Hey, good morning. Welcome. If you have any arm wrestling questions, you've joined the right live.
Definitely true. Join the right live because we are arm wrestlers and we like to talk about arm wrestling.
That's right. And normally we have the famous Allie, the AI, but she doesn't like us today. So maybe because I said her name, she'll pop in the chat and definitely tell us that she actually likes us because it's not right, Allie. You're supposed to be a good follower. Come on.
What's she doing? Come on, yeah, right? Let's see. S says, have you guys watched the Real Steel film in 2011?
Isn't that the
Yeah,
one with the robots that box?
yeah, the boxing robots with what's
With
his name?
Wolverine.
Wolverine. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I
I
saw that
I like
movie.
that. I like that. It was a great movie.
Yeah, it was a good one.
It was sad. What is there another one coming out maybe? That'd be kind of
Maybe
cool.
the second one.
Oh, snap. Damn it. Sketty got me all excited. I thought Mario was in the chat, but Sketty starts using Mario's
His signs.
yeah, the little emojis, the spaceships. I was like, oh shit, we got Mario in the chat. Nope. It's Sketty railroading the conversation again.
That's funny. So Zeep says a good cardio plus forearm workout would be jump rope. Would you agree? Yeah, man, it's good cardio. Definitely good cardio.
Mhm. I'll be right back.
All right, take your time. Sketty says sorry, and then he says I get confused way too easily. That's all right, man. That's all right. No need to be sorry. We appreciate it. Appreciate the comments. Everyone gets a little confused once in a while. That's why it's always nice to have those friendly reminders. So Have says, bro, what do you think? Flexible arm can be disadvantage in arm wrestling? Um, it could be possibly. I think Artem Morozov. I think he is double jointed. I think I saw a video of him, showing his elbow extension, and it goes, you know, more than the regular. So, you know, the flexible elbow joint. I think it depends on how you look at it. Is it something like someone being like double jointed like Artem, which I don't really think it's affected him, in a negative way, or is it like, um, through injury? Like is that flexible arm? Is it through an injury and missing something in the structure that allows it to move around? Um, so I would say if there's no injury, it would. I don't think it would be a disadvantage. Carolyn, what's up? She says, "Hey, bros, just stopping in from work for a second. Thanks for watching, Carolyn. We appreciate that." Sketty says, "I'm laughing my face off." Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. Lucky says, "I whip myself with jump ropes." Haha. That's the risk you take sometimes for the games. You gotta bite the bullet once in a while.
Suzeep says once you get used to it, you'll stop whipping yourself.
It's all right. It's like a natural pre-workout. A little whip on the ankle. It wakes you up.
Carolyn said, I loved the monkey and orangutan talk from this AM and will listen as soon as I get home.
That's what I'm talking
Josh
about.
and Nick, you guys are legendary. Only in our own minds. Only in our own minds.
We appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Let's see. Carolyn says, I see that Yusef is going to be the MC at the Natty Bros. Uh, that's great news. He's badass. Hope he brings the sass.
You definitely will.
I know, Sketty. I know. There's about a 20 to a 30-second delay, and we tend to go one by one. So yeah, by the time we get to it, we're well past what we've already talked about. So if you're going to put something in there, put it and then put a reminder of what we're talking about.
Yep, those friendly reminders, always appreciated. Lucky says to Sazip, "It's been 6 years, so you have too much faith in me." That's right. You know what they say? Year number 7 is when you stop, whacking your ankles. Ryan Jones, what's up, man?
What's going
I
on,
bet
B?
he's training heavy today.
Okay, from when you guys laughed. That doesn't help. I make laughs all the time. All the time. You have to be more specific.
Speaking of laughing, I just laughed right there. And S says, would you rather be Mario or Sir Brian? I'll let you go first, Josh.
It's me, Mario.
Mario, huh?
Mario.
I guess I'd go Sir Brian, I guess. Keep it interesting.
Oh man.
Oh, just reading some of those comments. Got some words to wisdom in there. That's good. That's good.
13% left on my Bluetooth. 11% it just says.
All right. So maybe this is a good place to end the live. So anything you want to say to the people before we hop off?
Just everything I always say. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. We appreciate all the comments. Keep them coming. We love them. Carolyn, Suzette, East, Sketty, Brian, Lucky, all you guys. We appreciate you. We love you. Come on back. Don't forget, definitely, before we leave, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And also, next to it is a little bell icon. Click that bell icon and hit all. That way you're notified anytime Big Nick drops a video and or goes live, so you don't miss any of the shenanigans. You have anything, Big Nick?
Oh, yeah, I do. I want to say, make sure you check out Josh's channel, that Camera Guy 98. A whole bunch of great videos over there. If you guys want to keep on hanging out, I'll have another video in about 20-30 minutes. I'm going to do a recovery lift, so if you want to keep on hanging out, keep an eye open for that video. I want to say thanks for watching. Hope you guys had fun, and we'll see you soon.